Urgent Dallas Cowboys fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Dallas Cowboys updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Cowboys Nation! Today, we've got some explosive news that's been shaking up the NFL landscape, and, honestly, it's got every fan in a frenzy. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade involving the Dallas Cowboys, something that could seriously change the game for this team and, quite possibly, for the entire NFC. Now, I know what you're thinking: what exactly is going on? Who's involved? And more importantly, what does this mean for the Cowboys' prospects this season? Well, hold tight, because I'm about to break down everything we know so far, plus some insider insights, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single detail. First, let's set the stage. The Dallas Cowboys are coming off a season that, while promising, left many fans feeling that the team still has room to grow. The defense showed flashes of brilliance, but consistency was an issue, and offensively, they did enough to stay competitive, but not quite enough to dominate. Now, with a few key players returning and some promising young talent, the Cowboys are aiming higher, and it seems like the front office is willing to pull out all the stops to make sure they're serious contenders this year. That's where these rumors of a major trade come into play. Sources close to the situation have indicated that the Cowboys are in serious talks to acquire a high-profile player, an all-pro caliber athlete, someone who could instantly upgrade their roster and give them that extra edge needed to leapfrog their NFC rivals. Now, I want to emphasize that nothing is confirmed yet, but the buzz around the NFL circles is intense. The team has been linked to a player who has made a huge impact in recent seasons, someone with elite skills, proven production, and a reputation for being a game-changer. And when I say game-changer, I really mean it. This is a player who could redefine what the Cowboys' offense or defense looks like, depending on the position. The speculation is that this potential acquisition could be a receiver, a linebacker, or even a defensive end, somebody with the ability to alter the dynamics of a game in the blink of an eye. And the reason why this is so exciting for Cowboys fans is because it's not just about adding talent, it's about making a statement. The team is signaling that they're all in and willing to make bold moves to contend for the Super Bowl. And considering how competitive the NFC is right now, with teams like the 49ers, Eagles, and Lions all vying for supremacy, a move like this could give Dallas that extra push they need to climb to the top. Now, I want to pause here for a second. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. Okay, back to the story. The identity of this all-pro player remains under wraps for now, but according to insiders, it's a name that fans are going to recognize immediately, someone who's been making headlines and who has the potential to turn the Cowboys into an even more dangerous team. So, what could this mean for the upcoming season? Well, if this trade goes through, it could have a domino effect, impacting not just the Cowboys but also their rivals in the NFC. Imagine the Cowboys adding a star player who can contribute right away, someone who can be a difference maker in critical moments. That could mean a more potent offense, a stifling defense, or a combination of both. It's the kind of move that can shift the balance of power, especially if it's executed before the trade deadline, allowing the team to gel and build chemistry in time for the playoffs. And speaking of playoffs, Cowboys fans know all too well how crucial it is to have a roster that can perform under pressure. Remember last season's close games, the nail-biting finishes, and the moments when the team just needed that extra push? Well, this potential acquisition could be the answer. It's not just about filling a positional gap, it's about elevating the entire team to a new level of competitiveness. And if the rumors are true, the Cowboys might be on the verge of making one of the biggest moves in recent franchise history. Of course, every trade has its risks. The team's front office has to weigh the cost, draft picks, salary cap implications, and team chemistry. But if there's one thing Cowboys fans know, it's that the front office has historically been aggressive when it comes to making moves to win now. And with the franchise's storied history of big trades and signing marquee players, this wouldn't be out of character. It's about situational awareness, recognizing the window of opportunity, and seizing it before it's gone. Now, let's talk about the players involved. While we don't have official confirmation on who the All-Pro is, the speculation points toward a player who's been a consistent star, someone who's not only performed at an elite level but also brings leadership and experience to the locker room. Think of a versatile receiver who can stretch the field or a dominant defender who can disrupt offenses from multiple angles. Whatever the case, the impact of such a player would be immediate and undeniable. Fans are already imagining the possibilities, highlight reels, game-winning plays, and moments that could become part of Cowboys lore. And don't forget, the Cowboys have a talented core already in place. Dak Prescott is entering a critical phase of his career, and with the right weapons around him, he could unleash even more of his potential. The offensive line, which has been a point of concern in the past, is showing signs of improvement, and with a new star on the outside, Prescott's job becomes even easier. On defense, players like Micah Parsons continue to impress, but adding a veteran star could push the unit to new heights, making it one of the most formidable defenses in the league. The synergy between new and existing talent could be the key to unlocking a deep playoff run. But hold on, folks, because it's not just about adding a star and hoping for the best. The Cowboys coaching staff, led by Mike McCarthy, has been emphasizing discipline, execution, and resilience. This trade could serve as a catalyst, inspiring the team to elevate their game and take that next step. The season is still in its early stages, but a move like this would send a clear message. The Cowboys are serious about competing at the highest level and aren't afraid to shake things up if it means winning a championship. Now, what about the other NFC teams? Well, if this trade happens, it's going to be a huge talking point across the league. Rival teams will have to strategize differently, prepare for new threats, and possibly even adjust their game plans. The NFC is already stacked, but with Dallas potentially acquiring a player of this caliber, they could emerge as the team to beat. It's the kind of move that has ripple effects, creating a buzz throughout the league and elevating the intensity of every Cowboys game. In the end, the excitement is almost palpable. Cowboys fans are buzzing with anticipation, checking their phones every few minutes for official news, imagining the new possibilities, and dreaming of a season where their team finally breaks through the obstacles and makes a deep playoff run. The coaching staff, the players, and the ownership are all aware of the stakes, and everyone is hoping that these rumors turn into reality. Because if they do, the 2024 Dallas Cowboys could be remembered as the team that made a bold, decisive move to chase greatness. So, as we wait for official confirmation, let's keep the faith and stay tuned. This could be the start of something epic, a true game-changer that redefines the Cowboys season and possibly the NFC landscape. Remember, in the NFL, the difference between good and great often comes down to one big move, one bold decision, one moment of brilliance. And it looks like Dallas might be on the verge of delivering just that. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Are you excited about the possibility of a major trade? Who do you think the All-Pro player is? Do you believe this move could be the catalyst for a Super Bowl run? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news, because this season is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling in recent memory. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!